everyone, welcome to my channel. So excited for today's video. I'm going to share with you some DIYs and projects that you can do using succulents from Dollar Tree. You can get them in a bunch of different colors and styles, and I just hope that you can get some ideas and inspiration from this video. I have a different background today and I hope that you really like it. Let me know if you like it in the comments or giving a big thumbs up in today's video. Guys, make sure that you are subscribed, and yeah, I hope that you are ready for these DIYs because I love how all of them turn out, and I just hope that you can get some inspiration and ideas from this. Are you ready? Because I am. Let's DIY together. They start bringing these for spring and summer, and this year they come with different colors and different kinds of succulents. But not just that, they also change the vase that they come with. Now they have a round vase and a bigger square vase that I really like, and also in neutral and pastel colors and different sizes. Feel like I have a huge collection of succulents, and I love to use them to style small vases and bowls and put them in my bathroom, and also in small baskets that I have and put them in my shelf. But I'm also going to show you a really cool hack and DIY that you have to try at home with these succulents that you can get right now at Dollar Tree. You're going to need about 10 to 12 succulents. It depends on how big is the vase that you're going to use to put these succulents. And what I want to do is to create stems for these succulents, so maybe I can have like 2 succulents out of 1 stem. I want them to be very tall, so that way I can put them in a long or big vase, the same way as you put like flowers and like olive branches and things like that. So for that, I'm going to be using some bamboo skewers that you can get also at Dollar Tree. And to be able to put the succulents on the bamboo skewers, I'm going to use some floral wire and also hot glue to make sure that they are going to stick well on my bamboo skewers and they are not going anywhere. From there, you want to use some floral tape that you also can get at Dollar Tree, and you want to cover all of the wire and the bamboo skewer. That way your stems are going to look so much better. And if you want, you can leave the tape in that green color. It's going to look fine, but you can cover that and use some, maybe like a brown paint color. I use some antique wax and I cover the green tape just a little bit, then I let it dry, and this is how this project turned out. I absolutely love how this project turned out. I really love it. I have this idea on mine for like months and I finally did it. I put my succulent stems in this jar or vase that I have, and I put it on my living room, and I love the high-end look that has and how easy and fun it was to make. Give this video a big thumbs up right now if you love this idea as much as I do. For this project, I'm going to be using this willow wreath or bamboo wreath from Dollar Tree, and you are also going to need some bamboo skewers. You can get the bigger ones or the smaller ones. Either one are going to work fine for this project. And I'm going to measure the size of my wreath, and then I'm going to start cutting these bamboo skewers. I'm gonna try to stick them on the bags, so I need to make sure that they are the same size of my wreath. Once I cut a few of those, I'm going to start sticking them on my wreath using hot glue, and I'm gonna try to create like squares. I'm going to stick them in different directions to get that effect, and it is super easy to do. Once I have that first part ready, I'm going to be painting my wreath. You can use paint, you can leave it the same color. I really want these to be darker, so I use some spray paint and let it dry, and this is how it looks. Now I'm going to be using some succulents from Dollar Tree to add on my wreath. I think it's going to add a really nice touch. I cut the stems from the succulents so that way they are going to be so much easier to stick on my wreath. And you can use like the same types of succulents. I use a bunch of them and I just stick them on one side of my wreath. Now if you want to add a nice touch, you can maybe use moss and add those on the other side of the wreath. And that's it, guys. Once I was done, this is how the project turns out. I think it looks beautiful, but you can do the same wreath in a bigger version with more succulents, and it's going to look absolutely beautiful. It is a dupe of this West Elm wood and glass terrarium that originally cost $149, and I'm going to recreate this project for a fraction of money. First, you need a piece of wood from a tree. Maybe you can get this in the patio of your house, but I actually get this one from a thrift store a long time ago. I just put some gloss spray to make it look like this. And you will also need a glass vase. This one is from Dollar Tree. To fill this, I'm going to be placing stones inside of the glass vase, and you can also put moss. And the one that I use is the reindeer moss. It is from Dollar Tree, and I think it is one of my favorite moss that Dollar Tree has. And you can also put moss stones, also from Dollar Tree, as well as succulents. The ones that I use are from Dollar Tree. They are plastic, but you can do this project adding real plants in soil. Guys, this is how the project turned out. I really like it. I think it looks amazing. I already had all the supplies at home, so actually this was a free project DIY for me, and I'm so happy. Project, you can use a foam ball if you have. I have this plastic ball, and this is what I'm going to be using. And you also need moss. I'm going to be using this that Dollar Tree has. It is the floral moss, and I'm going to put it in a container just to don't make a big mess. And the next step will be to put hot glue on the ball, so that way I can stick the moss until it is completely covered. From there, you will need rope. I didn't have the Dollar Tree one. I'm going to cut 3 long pieces of rope of the same size, and I'm going to make a knot on one end. Then I'm going to place the moss ball, and what I'm gonna be doing is try to tie or hold the ball with each rope, or you can simply put hot glue on the rope so that it does not move and the ball is not going to fall down. And then you need to tie another knot on the other end of the ropes. From there, all you have to do is decorate your ball. I'm going to be using several succulents that I just have at home from last year, but you can also put flowers or greenery if you want. You can also use a foam ball for real plants, you know, that green foam, and you can insert some real plants or flowers, take care of them, add some water, and you can hang this planter on the wall. And Dollar Tree has many options on spring to hang things on the wall, but you can be creative and try to use things that you have at home already. Be using this giant sign that I get at Hobby Lobby a long time ago, like a year ago, for only $3 in clearance. In the front part it says welcome to the cabin, and I really like it. I don't want to paint over this, so I'm going to be using the back side of this sign for this project. I really want to make something to put on the center of the big sign, so for that I'm going to be using 3 small stir sticks. You can get this at Walmart or you can get them online. I'm gonna be linking a few links of where you can get these stir sticks, and the first thing I'm going to be doing is to put them all together. I'm going to draw a straight line and I'm going to cut them in the same size with my Dremel. Guys, I get my Dremel on Amazon and I really like it. I use these for so many crafts. You can sand or cut and do many things with this Dremel, and I really like it a lot. So I'm going to be leaving you the link of where you can get it if you are interested. Once they are cut, I'm going to be sticking the stir sticks together with 3 popsicle sticks and hot glue on the back side. To paint this little sign, I'm going to use my Waverly chalk paint in truffle color. Then I want to give it like a rustic touch, and for that I'm going to be using my burnt umber and gold paint, and with my sponge I'm going to be creating spots with both colors on my sign, focusing on the edges. Once the paint is dry, I decide to write something in this sign. So I print the word grow, and I'm going to put chalk on the back of this paper. Then I'm going to put that paper on the top of my sign, and with a pencil I'm going to start tracing my word. When you take out the paper from the sign, you will see that the word is marked with chalk on your sign, and from there I decide to use my white chalk marker to trace the word. And guys, I really love this type of markers. They are a very good option if you don't like to use paint to write, and these chalk markers come in many colors. So I'm going to be leaving you in the description box of this video the link of where you can get this type of markers, just in case you are interested. Once I finish, I will stick it in the center of my big sign. At the bottom of each side of the sign, I'm going to put 2 baskets, and these ones are from Dollar Tree and they come in a set of 3 for only $1. I'm going to be using only 2, and the first thing I'm going to be doing is to paint them using the same colors and same technique that I use to paint the grow sign. So first I use my chalk paint in truffle color, and then I use my burnt umber and gold paint colors to make a rustic effect. In order to hang the baskets on the sign, I'm going to use these Dollar Tree push pins, and I will place 2 for each of the baskets. To fill the baskets, I will put some Spanish moss inside, and then you can put some flowers inside of the baskets. And I have many succulents at home, so that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to fill the baskets of succulents that I have from last year. And I'm going to try like mix and match colors and shapes
of each succulent that I put on the baskets, and you can do the same thing if you want to put flowers or greenery. And you can also change the word grow from the sign for one that says maybe flowers or welcome or home. You have many options. Glass vase. This one is from Dollar Tree. Then you can use stickers or marker to write on the glass, or you can use your Cricut if you have. And I wrote the phrase good morning. I'm going to put a transfer paper on it, and I'm going to place my decal in the center of my vase. Then it is super easy. I'm going to add a little bit of water to this vase, and just if you want, you can add food coloring to your water. From there, I'm going to use this planter from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree have two sizes, I think. This one is the biggest one, and I'm going to place it on the top of this glass vase. Inside of this planter, you can place a stone, moss, soil, whatever you have at home. And finally, I'm going to put a succulent inside the planter. You can put a real planter if you prefer. And that's it. This will be the result of this project. You can write your favorite phrase in this vase. I write good morning. And I love this DIY because I think it has many elements to create a very positive energy. I'm going to be using this bamboo wreath that I get from a Dollar Tree. Now I want to do something different to it, so I'm going to be using this wire hanger that I just have at home, and I'm going to be cutting the top part of the hanger with this cutting plier. Then once you have that part cut, I'm going to introduce that to the bamboo wreath, and you can add glue if you want. I'm going to be using jute cord, and I'm going to attach that, making a knot just to secure the hanger on my wreath. Once you make the knot, you can use the same jute cord to cover the hanger. You don't want to see that wires, so you can cover that using the jute cord, and then you can add glue at the end just to make sure that it's not going anywhere. This is going to add a really nice touch to the wreath, and I really like it. You can hang these from anywhere, and it's going to look so cool and different from any other wreath. Now you can decorate your wreath, and I decided to use this garland that I get from Amazon. It comes two in a package for an amazing price. I'm going to leave you the link in the description box. I use this garland so many times, and I decided to cut two small pieces and put them on each side of my wreath on the bottom part, and instead of gluing them to the wreath, I'm going to use some small pieces of wire to attach the garland to the wreath. That way you can reuse this wreath and the garland for another project that you may want to do.
If you don't want to use the garland, you can use any other greenery that you can get from Dollar Tree or that you may have at home. And yeah, once I was done with that part, I decided to use succulents, and I get these ones from Dollar Tree. I've been using succulents for so long and I really love them, so I'm going to be adding 3 of them on my wreath. Once I put the big succulents on my wreath, I decide to add just a small pieces to complete the look and cover all those empty spaces. On the top part of the wreath, close to the hanger, I decide to make a small bow with this ribbon that I have at home, and I stick it with a small piece of jute cord. Then I add the other part that the bow is supposed to have, and I stick it with hot glue to my wreath. As a final touch, I decide to glue a small bow with jute cord that I made, and once I was done, guys, this is how my project turned out. It was an easy DIY and it was so inexpensive, and it was so much fun creating this DIY. I hope that you like it. I think it's perfect now for spring or maybe for summer too. It's a super neutral wreath that you can hang anywhere. Okay, my loves, once I was done, this is how all of my projects turned out. I hope that you like them. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. These are a bunch of ideas that you can do using succulents from Dollar Tree. So I really hope that you get inspired by this. If you have done one of these projects before, let me know in the comments, or let me know what else I can do using succulents from Dollar Tree. They are very trendy, beautiful, very easy to use to decor your home and give it a nice touch. So if you like this video, please say big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments which of these ideas is your favorite. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and my other channel just on my home. All of the links are going to be in the description box of this video and every single one, as well as all my social media pages. Thank you guys so much for the love and support, and see you in the next one. Bye guys.